What's up, everybody, man? We're doing it live. We are doing it live. The GRG podcast, episode 33, is in full mother fizzing, baby. And so, man, yeah, we're supposed to have Pop-Off here, man. I've been hitting him up. He said he was coming. He said he was coming, and he ain't here. So, you know what? We ain't waiting no more, man. We about to get this show rolling. So, anyway, let's go on to the illustrious panel and start knocking them out, man. We're gonna go to Lady Infamous. What's going on? How's your week been?
Hey, it's been all right and some change. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Woman Gaming, IntermediateGamer.com, and it's a little chilly out here in these streets. I'm ready to talk about these games.
Yes, let's talk about it. Then we move on to the next lady of the GRG podcast. Man, we was having some deep discussions, getting to that politics. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I could talk about politics all night long. Anyway, what's up? I was going to say Lady Infamous again. Delilah HD, the politician.
Yeah, what's going on? I feel good. So glad this week is finally over. Very stressful week for me, so I'm looking forward to talking about these games. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Then we move on to man, our Donald Trump. Man, yo, what's going on with your live wire?
Not much, man. Just chilling, playing what's that game? Ghost Recon for the first time.
For the free play thing?
Yeah, I might get this shit though.
Yeah, Ghost Recon is dope. It's dope. But anyway, and then we're gonna move on to our Paul Wall representative, man. A lot of people say you sound like Paul Wall when you be spitting that fire like Dayline. What's up with your triple cup, Chuck?
Shit, I'm good, man. You know, so I'm ready to talk. Oh, happy Friday 13th to everybody. I'm ready to get my heart on. You know, Louisiana mode in here. Yeah. And ready to unwind from all this stuff that's going on in the real reality and get into this gaming and talk about some games and have fun and enjoy life.
Yes, indeed.
Like, I am so not a fan of Friday 13th. I alluded to that on Twitter. I was in a pretty bad car accident a few years ago, and it happened on Friday 13th. So now I'm like, I try to stay in the house on that day, and it's crazy because my brother needed my help earlier, and I had to leave the house, and I was just paranoid the whole time.
Oh shit!
Right,
man.
But yeah, I made it back, so that's why I'm here, and yeah, so let's go. I mean, yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there.
No, well, that's understandable. I mean, that would be pretty scary. So
I told him my other car. So.
Dang, a real one would have hopped right back in the car right after the wreck and kept on rolling.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm not trying to get jail for it, you know.
Yeah. That's the only when you ain't got no insurance.
Right. For real, yeah. Anyway.
That whole situation got taken care of. Pretty
man, get that insurance company start paying them bills.
You know, you'll think by now like I'll be over it, but it still gets to me because I just know like in that time of my life, like I had just bought a house, I was trying to move, and I just went to kind of hang out with some friends because I was changing jobs, and yeah, it was just like this dude ran a red light and just hit me right on the side, and my car spent out. It was horrible, man. And I remember just not being able to sleep in the bed the next day because I was just so sore. My body was kind of like really, really sore. But it scared the crap out of me. I couldn't even drive for the longest time because I was just scared to get in the car. You know what I mean?
Dang.
So you can imagine what that week was after that. Even with having to move and stuff like that, it was just rough. And every time Friday 13th runs around, I think about that. I'm like, yo, I just want to stay home. You know, don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're hearing some confessions from Delilah today. That's pretty unusual, man.
Well, see, another thing that go on top of that too. You know, I know I talked about this on Twitter before too. That my sister was hit by a car. You know, so like everything kind of plays with that. You know,
maybe you need to move somewhere where they got subways.
For real. I think don't Atlanta got subways or trains?
They do. Trains. They got more, but it's not that great of a system though. Like it's okay, but it's not. I mean, still take you about 30-45 minutes to get somewhere. So you might as well just drive it, suck it up and drive it. And then you be in the comfort of your own car, you know. So, yeah. That's the problem. Too much traffic. That's the only thing I don't like about Atlanta is traffic. Other than that, I love my city. I absolutely love it.
Well, at least you don't stay in California. That's where some real traffic is, for real.
Yeah.
When I went to LA, that was bad. We got an Uber driver. He was terrible, man. He couldn't. I'm like, we was going 2 miles per hour just trying to get somewhere. I'm like, nah, this is not even
Yeah, you might well walk for all that.
Right, exactly.
You got problems with cars, man.
Y'all gotta get bikes, man.
Yeah,
I mean, shoot. It's crazy. It takes like 30 minutes to even get to the station to even like take MARTA. So I might as well drive. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Anyway, so I'm ready. Go ahead.
Going to the mailbox.
You ready? You ready?
I'm ready. I'm sorry.
All right. We good. I'm just was like, hey man, we learning more about Delilah HD. Nice. She is scared of cars, so please do not give her no little gifts of little car noises or anything like that.
I'm not scared of cars at all.
All right, well, let's get on with it, man. Killer Phil Spencer had an interview with GameSpot, and he had a lot of things to say. And I may add, he was saying things with a lot of confidence. He was even actually, I don't know, some people might say that he was taking shots at Sony a little bit. I don't think that he was really taking a shot. He was just letting people know that Microsoft is in a much more powerful position than what a lot of naysayers say. And so I'm just going to go through some of the things that he said. One of the things that GameSpot added was talking about the 4K HD movies, and they were saying, well, how do you think with the Xbox One X coming out, how do you feel about consumers being behind? Like, you know, basically kind of saying that the Xbox One X is a little bit too innovative for some gamers out there. Also, Phil was basically said, he says, we are giving gamers choice. Pushing the innovation this far isn't too hard for other gamers, which basically, you know, it's like, hey, when gamers get new innovation, they know how to work it. Maybe some people are slower than others, but hey, they know how to work it. And of course, with the 1080p 4K, it's an option. You don't have to get a 4K television in order to experience the joy of the Xbox One X. Also, he said that he said something that was really interesting about PUBG, and he was saying that they're working on it because he's hearing people telling him how fast is it going to go to the PlayStation 4. And he's basically saying all we're focusing on is trying to make PUBG the best game that it can be for console. He didn't say consoles, he said console. And he also brought up a fact about Minecraft, saying that Minecraft is on other platforms, and it's on some of the best platforms. But it's one of the best selling games on the PlayStation. So I was kind of looking at so he's like, Xbox is making a lot more money. There's a lot more things that he's saying, but I want to go to you, Livewire, and I'm going to ask you, what do you think about, I don't know if you read the article or not, but what do you think about some of the things that I told you right now already?
Yeah, I didn't even read the article, but
okay.
My thing with Phil, we already kind of knew, like, we've been paying attention. None of this is really that surprising. You know, we already know what kind of direction Microsoft is taking it. They're all about their, money and expansion. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that shit because, a lot of people are stuck in, just looking at the console side. And to me, I'm like, yo, that's fine. I don't see why people that don't care about, Microsoft and their expansion, why they even bother. Like, as long as you're getting the game on Xbox, I don't see why you would even stress out, So him talking about PUBG making it, better. I've seen the stuff that they've been working on, on YouTube, and from what I'm hearing, it's running really well on console. So, look, man, I'm happy for it.
Right. And another thing that he was saying was that he's not so much interested in the numbers of console sales. He's more interested in growing the number of people that has a relationship with Xbox. He also said that getting focused on hardware sales gets you losing the sight of the bigger picture. Are we growing the business? Are we growing the number of customers? What are the right things to invest in for the future of gaming, not to just stay in the past? So, Triple Cup Chuck, with some of the things that I've been laying out that Killer Phil has been saying, is this something positive, or is he giving you the indication that this could be negative? What is your thoughts about this?
For me personally, it's all positive, especially I mean, if you're looking at the steps Phil making and the progress, see, the progress is everything. Like, you know, he was in a position where he pretty much had to
somebody come to get you live.
Yeah, somebody going under the day, huh?
Yeah.
But
yeah, only police.
yeah, so they would so with him going into, like, you know what I'm saying, going up the ladder, that means there's less and less people he have to ask permission to do things or have to run stuff past. So that means he'll be able to make more moves and stuff like that. So when he going up to like you said, GameSpot, and he talking, he got confidence with his chest poked out. That's because he know what he's gonna do. I mean, because he have, you know what I'm saying, they have the direction and he can actually follow through with it without all the politics that's going to stop him from doing what he want to do. So if he want to just say, hey, this is gonna be an Xbox thing, it's gonna be an Xbox thing. If I want to talk positive about my this console, he's in a position where he could actually say what he want to say and how he want to say it, and keep it in and keep people informed the way he want to keep them informed. Because I think he's doing an excellent job, because he makes statements that go over a lot of people's head, and some people look at it the wrong way. But in actuality, he's saying doing the best move that you probably could make when he told people that this console is not for everybody. I said that when I first heard that, that's the smartest thing he could say, because that's gonna make even more people go out for that system. So it's a good thing, and everything is, I think, gonna work out pretty good. Look like we got somebody new up in here too.
Yeah. It's kind of like a game of spades, you know. Like sometimes you might think that you winning because you getting all the early books, and you're like, yo, we about to clean up. You don't know that like 4 books in, you ain't really got shit left. Everybody else got nothing but spades. The other 2 teams got nothing but spades, and you still working on fucking you know, your diamonds and your fucking hearts and clovers and shit. So it's like clubs and shit. So it's like just because it looks sweet in the beginning don't mean it's gonna end sweet.
Right.
Nice.
Or you can have spades and somebody take them out your hand. Now you ain't got no more.
Right.
You don't want to you don't want to cut your partner though. That's you definitely want to do.
Hey man, if it's going down.
No, I'm just saying you don't want to cut unless you got to have that communication, man. You don't want to cut your partner.
Make it established, man. You better work with me. So anyway, our special guest, man, you finally came in here. Man, what's going on with your pop off?
Yeah, man, I apologize. I got in the house real late, man. I was rushing to get on though. So I apologize for that. What's going on, everybody?
You got to put on them slippers.
What's up?
Hello. Get comfortable.
Have you yeah, I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bunny slippers on from Don't Be a Menace.
Walk it up. That's cool, man. Anyway, glad to have you on, man. And anyway, what we were talking about was Phil Spencer's interview. I don't know if you read the interview or not, but I was just going over some of the key points that he was saying. And another one was how he doesn't like those third-party deals. And he knows that Xbox gets scrutinized, especially him, because of some of the things that he said in between hand. But he just was being honest and said, look, I just don't like it. I just don't see a reason to take away from gamers a certain gun or for whatever, for that. He says, I know that on the 360, there was COD, and I have to live with that. But he was basically saying, like, but that wasn't me that was in charge. He didn't say that, but that was kind of like he was kind of addressing. Yeah, he's alluded to it. So Infamous, for the things that you was hearing, man, what do you think? Is this a positive sign coming from Phil Spencer, or are you a little skeptical?
I'm not skeptical, because you got to understand, he just got a promotion. Mm-hmm. So right now he has to be confident. He has to be he has to really sell this product. And yes, I do agree with Phil. It's not just about the hardware, because you got to think because somebody can buy a piece of hardware and let that shit turn to dust. For example, with the Nintendo Wii U, I know a lot of people that bought that hardware and never touched it and never played it. They probably played it for a little bit, but it was just collecting dust. He wants to get customers that's going to reincur, like, to just keep spending money with Xbox. We're talking about gold. We're talking about backward compatible games. I'm talking about services. I'm talking about game passes and all that stuff. All that generates a lot of revenue, more than the actual hardware. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So he needs to be, and then there's a lot of people like watching him now. You got to think it from a business standpoint as well. He got shareholders now. Mm-hmm. he has to impress them, and his paychecks is looking super lovely right now. So what his job is,
sound like
right
you
now,
were here interested with some Killer Phil. Want to know what his single life like?
He got to do his job and bring more money to the company, and that's what he gonna have to say. He ain't say nothing. He ain't have to. He said what he was supposed to say in that interview. I think it was a good interview.
Right. Yeah, I thought it was a really good interview as well.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So what's going on with Phil is I just want more. We seeing the improvements that's happening with Xbox, and I just got the recent update, so that shit looks amazing. And for him to reaffirm to us that you really don't need a 4K TV to enjoy the Xbox One X, that's letting you know, if you ain't got the 4K, if your money ain't long like that, and you still got that 1080p, it's okay. We can still work with you. You know what I mean? You can still get this quality hardware, and more power to him.
Right. And there were some more things that he alluded to that was kind of the that stupid dog. I'm dog sitting for my son. My son went to Mexico. And so he said, hey, can you watch my dog? I said, yeah, man, I watch a dog. I didn't know this was the dog from hell. This dog is ridiculous. It don't sleep. It just stays awake. It runs around. It don't stop. I'm like, what? So you know what? Anyway, I try to put it in the backyard. It tried to break out the fences. This dog is a machine. I don't know what the hell he did, but you know what? He'll never bring that damn dog again. But let me get back to what I was saying. Anyway, okay, another thing that Phil Spencer said was that gaming is a $120 billion business. Yep. Microsoft.
With a B?
Yeah, with a B. Yes. He said Microsoft should be looked at as a gaming company, not about consoles. And of course, we hear from a lot of the people that we listen to, that we associate with, that it's all about the consoles first. You know what I'm saying? Make consoles great again. But the thing of it is that what Phil Spencer has been alluding to for the very beginning is that he wants to make the Microsoft gaming platform universal. He wants to conquer everything. He wants to make it mobile. He wants to have the PC as dominant as it ever been. That was something that he also addressed in that interview. So Popoff, since you've heard a little bit of this, I don't know if you read the interview that he had with GameSpot, but what do you think about Phil and the direction? Do you think that it's just hot air? Do you feel that are you excited about it? Where do you stand on this? Okay.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. I tell you that
he might not even know he got his mic on mute.
Yeah, no, I can't see it from right here. So
no, it's on mute. There you go. See, he didn't know that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't see it. Is he still there? Is he back? Are you back, Popoff?
He just unmuted and then he remuted. Okay, now he's good.
You back?
Man, we playing peekaboo.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Anyway, I'll go ahead since
go ahead. Delilah.
Yeah, sure. So just I didn't get a chance to really kind of like watch the video or read.
It was an article.
Read the article. I'm sorry about the Phil Spencer interview, but I think gamers are smart enough to know what's quality and what isn't. I think it sucks when a media outlet try to downplay gamers as not knowing the difference between the Xbox One S and Xbox One X, when it's clearly a huge difference between the two. We're able to look at cars and know when you got the best car, what's the upgraded version of the car versus the standard, which one got all the bells and whistles, which one got the leather interior and the sunroof. We as shoppers, we know how to look up and understand what we're purchasing. So I think that gamers are far from dumb, and they typically do a lot of research prior to making a purchase that's over $300, $400, even less than that. So I think people are going to know what they're buying. I don't understand why people are acting like, well, who's this for, and who's going to buy this, and why do people want it? And that just goes over my head, because people are smart enough to understand, like I said, the difference. And so I think it's going to be huge. I think Xbox One X is going to do well, because you got to think about it. People bought the OG Xbox One when it released at $500, and so this being an even more powerful system and better system, I think it's gonna do well. So if the article alluded to anything on that, I think Phil Spencer is on point. And like Infamous said, this dude just got a promotion, so of course he's happy. And paycheck's probably pretty thick, and he's got a seat at the table. And with gaming being such a, it's all, for a long time now been $1 billion industry. But for it to be able to produce so much money, of course, they're going to be happy about that and want to shift focus a little bit to kind of get some more of that money. I just want to know what they're going to do with first party, because to me, it's all about the games at the end of the day.
Right. And that was another thing that he brought up, was about all this added income that they get from other services. It helps out with the game development, and for them to go out and get and to make proper content. That was something that he was also stressing in the article as well. So Pop Off, are you back in there, or are you? Okay, he's about back. So anyway, so we'll just go on to the next topic. And this was also one of the things, because it tripped me out, because even though, everything that we've been hearing from developers to everything else about the positive things about the Xbox One X, you still have naysayers. And now you're starting to hear more people say more negative things, not so much that they do for the Xbox, but now you're starting to hear more people talk about some things that they're upset with the PlayStation. Fonzarelli was making a point that I wish he was on that we wanted to discuss. I'll go ahead and read what he put down, but and also with Nintendo, a lot of people have a lot of questions about Nintendo of, like, even though they're being really popular right now, but how long will they sustain this popularity? I mean, if they got a lot of third-party content, something that the Wii U didn't get, but because it's so underpowered, and you got the Pro that's more a hell of a lot more powerful, than the X is going to be substantially more powerful. Are gamers still going to want to keep going to Nintendo if they keep lagging behind the way they are? So anyway, we'll start with the PlayStation. Fonzarelli was breaking up and singing the point about PlayStation is having the TV app. Okay, we will see all days here in the house. All right. And talking about the TV app that was mentioned. And they're also having PlayStation is having backwards compatibility, but everything is going to be through stream. And Sony also has services that should be on the PlayStation, but they don't. It's just a mess to him. And he says they have a 4K movie streaming service for their TVs and other devices, but why they don't have that on the PlayStation. And so I'm going to go to, I don't know if all day, are you ready to go? Are you ready to rip?
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, but go ahead.
All right, well, we're just talking about, like, the second topic was basically just what are the negatives. What are some of the negatives that all three companies, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, what can they do to make their fan base even more satisfied? I know Xbox is going to probably get the most of the time of it, but I'm just saying for what Fonzarelli was just breaking down. What are some of the things that PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox can do to make their fan base happier?
It's kind of easy. And Nintendo implement a party system, messaging system, achievement system, online party chat. The simpler things of online gaming of 2017, I think. PlayStation can maybe get rid of that PS Now piece of shit. PS Now is a piece of shit, bro. They need to just cancel it or reinvent it or lower the price. They can improve their get some dedicated servers in there too. Xbox too, it's dedicated servers instead of peer. Because I think the party chat is peer to peer. I do believe.
For Xbox or for PlayStation? The party chat
for Xbox. I don't think it's a dedicated server.
Not the way is it? I think it's a dedicated server because they were saying it.
Yeah. It used to be peer to peer.
I can't tell. It still feels like peer to peer. That's really it. It's hit or miss. But I think that's about it, man. I'm pretty much satisfied on the PlayStation and Xbox side, but there's a few little tweaks that can happen, But Nintendo, I think, needs the most help. Bro.
Yeah, they definitely do. So, what about you? Is Pop Off back yet? Because his mic.
Yeah, I think his mic popped off.
Oh, so he really popped off. All right, man. So, all right. Well, thank you, Pop Off, for being around, man. Maybe some other time. So, all right, Livewire, what do you think about this, man? What can the Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox do to make their communities feel a lot more at ease? I know we know PlayStation feels like nothing's wrong with it, but you know what I'm saying. But Nintendo and Xbox are the ones that's probably having the most problems per se in the industry?
Oh man, for Xbox they got just little issues here and there. I mean, obviously they're fixing the power thing, and they just have to. You know what the biggest issue is not really even the exclusives. It's the fact that they're not getting the little Japanese third-party games. That's really where you're noticing the difference between.
But that's always been a problem. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's where the issue really is. Like if Xbox was getting, you know what? To be honest, I don't even know though. Because if Xbox was getting those games, would anybody give a shit then? Because Xbox just got Dragon Dogma, and nobody said shit about that because nobody gives a fuck.
But the game fucking sucks, bro. Like,
yo, I apologize about my mic, you guys. Can y'all hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
look at his eyes, man.
Yo, listen, I just had to go through like 5 mics to get this thing to work, man. So I apologize, yo.
But all day, what I'm saying is,
yo, my bad, man.
It's
My
all
bad.
good, man.
This is crazy. No, this one good though. This one right here is good. So
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Live. Keep going.
yeah. So all day, what I'm saying is Dragon Dogma might not be great, right? But if Xbox didn't have it, people would have been talking about it like it's the end of the world again because it's another game PlayStation gets as an exclusive.
What do you mean? I mean,
Only fanboys take up like 2% of the market.
It was on a 360 at launch.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So I mean, it's a fucking remastered game. So I mean, they gotta have a better example. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
when you say something new, do you mean like something new, like a new game, or just like something new, like how they got these party games and bring it to an area where they, like on the Xbox 360, how they had the arcade room and the people on my friend list can come to my arcade room and play all the old school games if I invite them? You mean things like that?
Right. Yeah. Let me just. This is for all of them. This is for what can PlayStation do better? What can Nintendo do better? What can Xbox do better? And
well, I play Xbox. I really don't know too much about. I got the PlayStation too, but I really play on the Xbox. But the Xbox need to open up something new to not just for people on each other friends lists, but do something like the 1 versus 100 thing and make it like a game room or something. Let me be able to, if I purchase a game, let me be able to allow whoever I want to come into my party and open up like a party session with our games and we'll be able to, you know what I mean, conversate and chill like that. That'd be dope, man. Instead of just me having certain people on my friend list. If somebody interested in the game that I'm interested in, then we could link up like that and everybody can be in the room together playing certain things. That'd be dope. And that'd be something that, I mean, it won't be something new because the PlayStation had that on the PlayStation 3 with the PlayStation 3 Home, and you could meet up and go bowling and all that. That was kind of smooth. But if they redo it and bring it to the Xbox with something new, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think if they brought back, I forget what that feature was with the avatars, and we could
the 1 versus 100 kind of thing.
No, it wasn't that. It was like you can just go into like a virtual room with the avatars.
You mean the movie, the Netflix?
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like a straight up room.
Yeah, with your avatar.
You like have a conversation.
Oh, kind of like PlayStation Home. Kind of like PlayStation Home was.
Yeah,
and the Wii did that too.
It was like a low budget type of GTA type thing. Or not GTA, Sims got type game. I'm talking about it was just one singular room.
Yeah, and everybody could sit down on the couches and stuff like that. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
That was a Netflix thing.
No. It wasn't a Netflix thing. It was like a social. It was like a social game where like you would come in with your avatar, and you got to have your Kinect camera on, and the way you move your avatar move, you can have a seat and chill. They need to. I mean, that'd be a little too much. But now that I'm in my 30s,
just add in the party chat.
That's a little too much right there. But if they put it in the way for we can all be social and be in there and kick it like that, that'd be dope, man. That'd be
because think about it, you could straight up do a podcast like that if they can get it to work where it's not all fucked up. But I'm just saying,
because they used to have the comedy club on the Xbox 360. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was called Avatar Comedy, and every night we'd go up in there. It'd be like a whole bunch of us, and we'd take turns getting on stage doing a comedy routine.
I kind of remember that.
Yeah, that used to be mad fun.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Like the little shit is what they need to bring back. Like
well, they're revamping the avatars. They're revamping the avatars. They're going to look more lifelike, which is kind of cool. I know that they're going to do something in the realm of what you're talking about, LiveWire, where they're They're gonna have like a little community where you can talk. I want what Pop Off was saying, like to have that movie time, because I could just see me flip me flip 100, and, you know what I'm saying, you live, and you know, us in the party, Tax and all of us in the party, and we are
YouTube videos. I think
we could do a mixer of it, and that would be stupid.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
What I'm saying is they need to bring a lot of that little shit back, because it seems like a lot of stuff we had on the 360, it came like it's almost like they had to rebuild everything on the Xbox One. Like, it was like the Xbox One was like reliving the 360, because the thing about the 360 was everything seemed great because it was the first time we were getting it, right? But we just did the free 60 life cycle twice. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? And that's kind of, you know, what we're dealing with now.
People are happy with. People enjoy something that they're familiar with. That's one thing of why people are just so content with the PlayStation environment, with their UI, because it's something that they're familiar with for as long as that they have. So when Xbox started coming with all this foreign stuff, when they did the Windows 8, when you first got the Xbox One, and all these other iterations that they've been doing, it was kind of turning people off. And even it got to me and Xbox and other people were saying, look, stop. No more UIs. This UI that they got right now is perfect. Add on to that.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. No,
but it always been like that.
UI though, if you got to design it a gazillion times,
but it always
that you got a bad UI.
But hold on, guys. Let me
it always been like that.
Let me get Infamous to get her opinion on that. What do you think about this, Infamous? What changes should be? What things that will make the Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo make you feel comfortable? Or what changes do you think that they need to make them stronger than ever?
With PlayStation, they have to have some kind of backwards compatibility with their like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. They need more of those, because those games in those first two consoles were amazing. You know what I mean? But for some reason, they're not unlocking it for people who own the PlayStation 4. I don't know what's going on with that. I think they need to do something about that, so they can be able to at least compete somewhat with Microsoft. Because now Microsoft got like 3 generations. In a little bit, we're going to have OG Xbox backward compatible games. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to have to end up playing catch up with us as far as that one is concerned. With Xbox, the party chat. I don't know what is like. I keep saying the party chat because that's the main issue. I need to make sure that if I'm in a party with 5 other people and we're doing a raid on Destiny, that I need to be able to hear everybody. Yep. I cannot have nobody lag out on me. I can't have the boop, someone left the party. Boop, someone came back in the party in the middle of a raid. Raids takes hours.
Yeah,
hours.
Like that trips me out, because like it seems like it's fine once you have like 3 people. When you start adding more, like you said, up to 5 to 6 people,
the lucky number is 7.
The lucky number is 7.
Yesterday I was in a party. It was 6 of us, right? And then right when the homie joined, I was like, "Yep, that's where it derps." And right when I said it, he was connecting as he joined. Everybody, I mean, it's just it's unexcusable.
And it seems like whoever's in the alpha is going to like, or one of those things. It's always going to mess shit up.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. It's like, so they need to figure out how they're going to get everybody on the same page, no matter what like level that they're at.
Yeah, I think that's that they were hoping that once they get this fixed, that it would fix itself pretty much, because everybody's going to have this interface. I know the chat was a lot better than what it has been for the last month. So that's a positive sign. But yeah, I do agree that the party chat has been abysmal.
Have you been in party chats, bro? This has been like the worst month all year.
Well, that's what, it's been the worst than it's ever been. Ever. It's been bad. But I've also been working off my PC as well. Like when it gets too bad and I just connect all the time and then people start bouncing out, I'll just jump on my PC and then I'll get into I'll link in the party like that.
Yeah.
And that makes because I couldn't play Forza while I was in the party chat because it just wouldn't work. But last night it would, and it was more stable. I think we had one time where everybody dropped, and then it was cool. So it got up to like 9 people, but it still needs a lot of work, especially when you're supposed to have 16 people that can come into the party. So.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer the question.
Go ahead.
So, like, the question was pretty much like, what does Xbox, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo, the concerns for the future for them?
Yes.
For Xbox, for me personally, I mean, I like that they're doing backward compat for all 3 generations and all of that, but I'm very concerned about first party. I mean, they closed all those studios and we haven't seen any new studio announcements or anything like that. We haven't seen any new title releases and just nothing. Like it's bone dry, other than the things that we know that are coming, like Halo and Gears of Forza.
Well, you got Sea of Thieves, you got Crackdown 3,
but we already knew about those. We knew about those.
I know you want to know about
3 years ago. 3 years ago, we knew about those. 3 years ago, that's what I'm gonna get at. But I'm talking about brand span new, like
new IPs, new franchises.
Exactly, new. Yeah. Not even like necessarily new franchises. Like Revive, they got a war chest of like great IPs they can bring back.
If they haven't did it by now, Delilah, it ain't happening.
That's not true.
That's not true. You can't say that because Killer Instinct.
Whatever. True.
Battletoads coming.
But Killer Instinct is a great example.
By the time that come out.
But anyway, I thought I never seen new Killer Instinct, but here we are. As far as Xbox though, like I think just handle first party, man. I need to see Fable 4. PlayStation, I think. Like I mean, I agree with Infamous on the fact that they need to that play PS Now, the whole streaming thing. I mean, it's good, but it isn't great, and it's not on par with how back compat works on Xbox. So they need to make improvements there. I think PlayStation has great third party support. They have great first party support. They hit all the check marks on all of that, but as far as that streaming service, that PS Now, that's just straight garbage, man. I don't know.
To add on to what you're saying too, I really think that their services need to be a lot better, especially with the customer service and their customer policies.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
I mean, it's crazy because it's a known fact that you never put your credit card on PlayStation services. Like, you just know they're gonna get hacked, or you're gonna lose some money, or they're gonna charge you, or they're gonna nickel and dime you some kind of way. And
I knew that when I got my PlayStation. I didn't even put my bank card on there. Shit.
And to me, that's a shame. Like, that should not be what is attached to your company, that kind of thing. As far as Nintendo, I think I think they need to just focus on getting their party chat system up to par. Because I don't know what they were trying to do with the Switch and the way that it's terrible. And also I think third party support. I think they need to put a lot of emphasis on that.
They got a lot of third support.
But still nowhere near. It's not like it's still nowhere near PlayStation. PlayStation got like the best third party support right now.
But I think when Nintendo is getting those RPGs that those so-called naysayers out there, they say that they're true RPG Japanese.
Their first party still sells sells their platform the most, like Zelda and Mario and Kirby and Yoshi. Like, it's all first party for them. Like, that's their system seller, is their IPs, and they have the strongest IP catalog ever. Because we all grew up on those IPs, and our kids will grow up on the IPs because they constantly pushing them out, and then our kids will probably grow up on Nintendo's IPs. Right. So it's like they have their catalog is just ridiculous, and they invest in their catalog. And I would like to see that Microsoft do that, like invest in your catalog. I mean, it's ridiculous. They got a ton. Yeah, I don't understand why they're not putting money in like Shadowrun and Perfect Dark.
Well, there's rumors about another Shadowrun coming. That the only thing
that's rumors not true.
Well, no. There is. I read an article about the new.
I mean, I've read
Shadowrun
articles
coming too.
like where's Jet said what is it? Not Jet Set Radio. What I'm thinking of?
Sunset
Jet
Overdrive.
Force Gemini. Jet Force Gemini.
Okay.
Like they IPs they got a ton of IPs. I mean, somebody already mentioned Battletoads. I mean,
Yeah, whatever happened with that?
I think it's.
I mean, they put Rash and Killer Instinct, but that's as far as it went. And
I mean, they just don't. The one thing I do disagree with what Microsoft is doing is that they don't want to give us a little nugget. You know, I understand.
They probably can't. That's the point I'm trying to make.
That Scalebound thing shook them. Shook them. And they
probably can't give a nugget. What if there's some nuggets to give, though, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I think they got nuggets to give. I think they got games that's coming.
I don't know, man.
But I just think that they're just waiting until they know that those games.
No,
I
used
to think they had nuggets. I don't think they got nuggets. I think what they're trying to do is make their platform, which is Xbox Live, with now that it's on PC, they want to put it on. They're gonna eventually have it on Sony too. Everybody's gonna be tied to Xbox Live some kind of way. That's the end game, I think.
No, because PlayStation ain't going to do that. That was another thing in that article.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that part. I glossed over that part. What I'm getting at is Microsoft is about making money. For them, it's like, look.
So you're saying that they're just going to be basically a service. You're not going to see no new IPs.
I think they're going to focus on IPs at but not on the level of Nintendo. And I think it's going to be, Xbox is going to be a service. And every platform is going to link into
everything is trying to be a service. What PlayStation is doing right now is trying to be a service. Everything is being a service. Go ahead. It's your time. Let's go.
Look, I know you don't like it, but I'm just telling you that's what's going to be.
The damage control.
Damage control. Look, this is one thing about this podcast is that we can all agree to disagree.
Honestly, Kmega, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Isn't your favorite Marvel character Captain America?
Absolutely.
Makes perfect sense. Continue.
Get the hell out of here. Come on, man. What's wrong with loving Captain America?
Hey, Mega.
My favorite group is the X-Men. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? And my favorite superhero villain is Darkseid.
I'm just saying, you got that deflective shield up all the time.
Get out of here. Anyway, go, Triple Cup Chuck. What do you think, man? Go ahead, interject, please.
All right. I ain't gonna do no triggers right now first, but I'll start off with Nintendo. What Nintendo need to do is come out with a Nintendo Switch Pro X. That's what they need to do. Just come out with, like, how the PlayStation we got, and all that. Just come out with a whole nother one that's got the party chat inside of the system. They got all the Wi-Fi, the party chat, everything that you need gonna be inside the system. They need to just go ahead and just come out with another. Xbox coming out with the X, PlayStation got the Pro. So Nintendo don't get no backlash, so it'll be okay if they do it. Like next year or something like that, announce, we got the new upgraded Switch. That's what Nintendo need to do. PlayStation, what they need to do is they need to know how to take an L. They don't know how to take an L. Their streaming service that they have, they refuse. They put enough money in that where they refuse to let it die. They need to scrap that and start over. They need to work on their online service, but the only thing about it, they don't really have that push because most of their games are single player experiences, and their gamers are more comfortable with that. And then the other gamers that they have is casuals, and the casuals don't give a flying fuck about nothing. They just play when they play, and they don't play when they don't play. They don't care. Okay. Now with Xbox.
Go ahead. Oh no, hold on. Before you started, I just want to say what you said about the first thing. I just wanted to give a reply.
Yeah. You don't think? Oh, because you got a Switch, huh?
No, I don't got a Switch yet, but I'm just saying, come on, man, that ain't gonna work.
How that ain't gonna work?
Switch is already selling gangbusters. They don't need to make another one. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like in the near future, that's what they need to do. Just come up with an upgraded version. Want to have the party chat and a microphone. Everything is inside the Switch. I mean,
Nintendo's cheap, man. Nintendo's gotten cheap now. After the GameCube, they said, nope, we ain't spending no more hard dollars.
Yeah, but man, that can't be too damn much, man. That ain't that bad. Some Wi-Fi connection through the headphones, something. Give it something. But
go ahead with the Xbox.
Okay, with the Xbox, what they need to do? This one a little hard because they got a lot. Like you said, they need. Matter of fact, what they need to do is calm the fuck down, chill out, stick to their guns, and to be honest with you, they can't stand this tug of war where they listening to these Xbox gamers saying go left and these Xbox gamers saying go right. They need to make their own path. And to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying, just poke their chest out and say, look, this the direction we going in, and if you're an Xbox gamer and you like the direction we going in, come aboard with us and let's ride. But if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying, you know, may peace be upon you. You know, just be pretty much just keep it like that. But they gotta stick to a direction and go full force whichever direction that they want to go into, and then give us the best experience that they gonna have. And if I like it with my money, I'll buy it. If I don't like it, I ain't gonna buy it.
Chuck most definitely works in the PR department, bro.
Listen to that. All day he's feeling spunky. So you know what I'm saying? He don't have 100 here tonight, so he's gonna just start attacking everybody. Oh my goodness. Anyway,
he gonna woo side down, huh?
Yeah. He's gonna go. Anyway, man, that's cool. Are you done, or do you have anything else to say? My bad.
Oh, that's all three.
All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead because we can get this rolling, man. You know, before Lady Infamous cut my Achilles. Let me just skip the third topic and go to the fourth one, right? Cuphead hits 1 million.
Oh, before you get all slap happy, what the fuck was the topic before that?
The first topic, if your ass was here, you would have heard it.
I'm talking about the third topic you said you skipping. What was that?
Oh, war on microtransactions. I mean, we've talked about microtransactions.
We need Fonzie for that one.
Yeah. But we can get to that later on because there's other stuff I'd rather talk about until then. But I wanted to talk about Cuphead hits 1 million in less than 2 weeks, and Lost Legacy has hit 600,000 in its first week. Now, good positive news for both games. I mean, for a lot of people that I guess for Uncharted 4, they probably bought the pack, the season's pass or whatever, so they got it for free. So, you know, so it could be millions upon millions out there. We have no idea. But 600,000, and I can recall, you know what I'm saying, when there was, I think that, what was it, a couple of Xbox games that hit 600,000 on their first week, that they were getting ridiculed. But now I see a lot of PlayStation fans going out their way to say, this is what we're talking about. This is excellent. This is excellent. So 600,000 is cool. I'm tripping out right now. I didn't know that it was cool, but it is what it is. They're making money. And then, of course, like I said, Cuphead hitting 1 million in its first 2 weeks. That is absolutely huge. So I'm going to go to you all day, Digital. Woo! What do you, I mean, give me the positive. Give me the positive vibes for both, man. Give me the positive.
I think 600,000 first week for DLC is great.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's not a full-fledged game. I mean, they did sell it, you know, physically. So
they did sell it like a full-fledged game, though.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think I beat it in about 7 hours, maybe at the most.
That's about the average for a PlayStation solo game.
Yeah, I got my money's worth. You know what I mean? I enjoyed the game, and the multiplayer is tacked on, so you don't even need the Uncharted 4 disc if you don't have it or whatever.
Right.
Cuphead though, man, I think 1 million, bro, is kind of. I kind of expected it, bro. Like the hype been building up for a couple years now. So the game's great. It plays great. I think what keeps people intrigued in the game, and I think the price point was perfect. $20 for a game that looks like that and plays like that, and people. I mean, the buzz about it. I mean, every streamer known to man was playing this game, so that's even boosting up more interest and more people willing to dish out $19.99 for a dope game like that and a challenging one, and it kind of salutes its hat, to old school gamers, I like platformers, and we don't see much of those games no more. You know what I mean? Not of that caliber. I consider that like a AAA platformer. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of indie ones. Some of them are hit and miss, like Shovel Knight and like Hotline Miami. Things of that old school nature, but nothing on this caliber. You know what I mean? So I think 1 million is good. I think this will probably even pump them up to do some DLC. I've talked to some people said they don't want to see DLC for the game because it probably take a lot of time and probably, I don't care, man. I think they said they're coming out with a collector's edition. Don't know how much it's going to cost, but I'm highly interested with anything this company is doing, man. So shout out to them.
Yeah, big ups to Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean that they picked it up
and shout out to the real gamers who bought the shit on Xbox. I'm like, no knock to the people who bought it on Steam, but some zealots are really making it out. I can just buy it on Steam, like just to say fuck Microsoft. I mean, hey, if anything, bro, if I was like anti-Microsoft,
they playing on Windows though.
Right. But look, if I was anti-Microsoft, bro, I would kind of tilt my positive habit. Like, you know what? There's a game I can pick up for the Xbox now.
Yeah, man.
And just go ahead and buy it for the Xbox, bro. I'm not saying you have to, but you know what I mean.
And I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and the dude said,
"Wait, pop off. Let me give a big shout out to man. What is that? Exel Bay? How you say his first?
Xavier Bay.
And the thing can't read.
Oh no, wait, man, look, my son's name is Xavier, right? But I don't got no hyphens and shit. Xavier
between the I and the E.
Oh man, appreciate it, Mr. Bay, man, for showing us love, man, with the $10 donation, man. That's really dope.
Hey, shouts out, bro. Did you have a question or not?
But no. If you got a question, just hit us up with the question, man. But that's really dope of you. Thank you so much, man. Show support to the crew. Go ahead.
I need 5 of that. I need 5 of that.
Oh yeah, man. Look, man, this got to be split. Like how many?
I need 150 for the pushers.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Anyway, go ahead, pop off. My bad to cut you off, brother.
No, it's all good. I was watching the live podcast earlier, and the dude said that Microsoft is going to brag about numbers that Cuphead made, even if somebody bought it for Windows. I'm like, yo, that's a Microsoft game. What the fuck? Like, of course they're going to
Persona 5.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Come on, man.
He like, man, Microsoft's going to add up all the numbers, even the numbers from. I'm like, dude, that's Microsoft, man. You sound crazy, man.
People are going crazy, man. It's wild. Infamous. What do you think about this? Is the positive things about what's going on with Lost Legacy for Uncharted 4 and for Cuphead hitting that $1 million? I mean, what you got to say positive?
Okay, well that's 600,000. That's pretty good for a week, but $1 million. Copies sold. I don't even care. Best $20 I spent this year so far.
Yeah. Facts.
In a game.
I'm with you on that one.
They could have been. That game could have been $40, $50. People would have still bought it, and people would have loved it. The thing about this game that people enjoyed, it was a good quality game for $20, and you got a game like Mass Effect Andromeda that was fucking horrible. The gameplay and the graphics was overshadowed by
Andromeda. I know that Andromeda had its problems, but Andromeda wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad.
Come but it cost too much money for that though.
It did.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. We'll never see that.
Yeah, but that's
making another.
That's computer generated animation compared to hand drawing animation for Cuphead. I watched an interview about with one of the animators who took the time out for drawing and animating Cuphead. He said he took his ideas from the cartoons from the 30s. He used an example of the mermaid, Carla Maria. He wanted her to be thick. He took Ursula. He took a lot of, I was like, damn, he really thought about it. He really did thought about it. He was
we need more people like that.
Yeah, and and people was dogging him out because he was a little nervous about his interview, but he was making sense. He was giving ideas. He was making the concept of his own, bringing it to his peers, see what was good, see what was not, and go back to the drawing board. This is indie game of the year right here.
Oh yeah. I can't think of any other indie games that will touch this one. I just don't. I can't think of anything.
Did Resident Evil? I don't think Resident Evil 7 sold 1 million in 2 weeks.
Whoa!
I don't think.
Hey.
Am I wrong?
No. I'm looking at Jazzy. Hey, thank you, Jazzy. Man, he donated. Well,
I'm definitely gonna need a cut now, man.
That's the homie. That's the homie.
We're gonna split this up, bro.
Appreciate it.
Wait, did you say
in the Bay Area right here?
$25.
Hey, Kmega, man, we about to.
Man,
hey, if you guys want to donate anything, man, it's all love. It's all
love, man. Thank you so much, man.
Jazzy. Shout out to the Bay Area right here.
Yeah, shout out.
Thank you. So, indie game of the year.
Okay, make on my check.
And a possible game of the year contender. Possible.
It go to show you that them the games we've been missing, man. Like even though we grown now, but them are the games we've been missing. Games that's irritating like a motherfucker, but it's addicting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm still at this one stage, man. Every time I play it, I get mad as hell. I turn it off and cut it right back on.
We're about to pull your whole card. What stage?
No, I'm playing at that. I'm at that robot right now. When you keep shooting, then his head come off. Man, that robot. Man, listen, that robot had me turn into a big ass baby. I was like, I hate this game. Turn the shit off. Like, man, fuck this game, man. Yeah, I turned it right back on.
Shit's right back on. Huh?
Yo, that remind me of the old school Mega Man and all them games back in the day, man. You know what I mean? It was the same way. Yeah. So they did their thing with that.
Where are you guys at on Cuphead? Like I'm on the clown. I haven't played it in over a week because I've been on that Forza 7. Like
what you mean, the clown with the roller coaster?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Oh man,
I was getting lit up, and I'm like, okay. And then I put it down, and then I just got back on Forza 7, and I have not put Forza down. But where are you guys at? I'm on the clown. Where are you at?
I'm at the robot.
With the robot. Anybody else?
I'm still in the first area. I'm waiting on hubs. We playing the co-op, so.
That's gonna cause a lot of arguments right there, man.
Dude, he's already mad. Like save me, bro. Like I'm dying.
Yo, like man, get me, damn. Like I was trying to play with my daughter, and she looked at me and dropped the controller, went upstairs. I almost threw the controller at her. Like, get your ass on anyway. I ain't playing no damn video game.
Husband and wife playing that shit the same, man. You better hope y'all on best behavior because it's gonna be some.
It's patience, man.
They might be going celibate after that shit.
I'm telling you, it's rough. It's rough, but we all right. We all right for now. You know
what, kids? But that's not a kid's game, man. That's what's so crazy. That's for grown folks. That game is not for kids, man.
That story's pretty dark, bro.
It is dark. It is dark.
No spoilers.
Well, I will tell you this part. The coolest part to me.
No spoiler. No, right? Stop it.
Look, he about to tell you. Kmega gonna tell the end of the movie.
No, I'm not that. That's boy. If 100 was on here, he would tell you the last movie. You know what I mean?
He gonna be on that Cavassier when he talking about it too, man. Man, listen, man. You know he sound like an old pimp. He sound like an old school pimp. Man, listen, man. I took it, man. Played the game all day, probably for like 5 hours, Jack. Man, Jack, you should have seen me, man.
That's my dude. Y'all leave 100 alone.
Put this way.
Shouts out to 100, man. That's my dog.
Put it this way. Put it this way.
Hang on.
Man, put it this way, man.
You see it right here? You see right here? No, right here.
Y'all
man, then you gotta shoot the boss right with the little pellet gun. The pew 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 pew. The pellet gun. You know what I'm talking about. Pew 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 pew.
I got so many hits by people that were saying, Mega, why you set him up like that? But I was being smooth with it because I said, what did you say? He went pew pew pew. I said, man, what you say?
Hey, but you know what though? Hey, Mega, I ain't gonna lie, man. You gotta watch what y'all do on y'all live streams because I work at a nursing home, man, and you know my sense of humor is different. So when I heard him say that, I died laughing. The lady, she might be bipolar. She started laughing with me. So I'm like, get away from this crazy ass lady, man.
What's up, everybody?
That was funny.
Hey, man, we have to try to get him on next week, man, because him and all day they be going at each other's throat, man. That's pretty funny.
You know we do, man.
All day, that's my dog right there. I didn't even know you was in here. My bad, man. This is my first time looking down there.
I see it. I put it this way. Went to the store real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Before I go to LiveWire, all day is there any way that D Batch is anywhere that can tell us about like these 1 million sales?
Yeah. Now the thing to think about it is, I actually played the game yesterday, and the game is really good, man. It's really good. Like I was like, holy shit, man! I couldn't believe I was jumping from back and forth, and I was like, man, this reminds me when I was a kid, man. Yeah.
Well, the kid in Jamaica or in Canada? Which kid? Which part?
Oh no, right now, the kid right now, man. You know what? Okay, man, like Lost Legacy, it's cool, right? It's smooth, it's right? The gameplay's good, right? But the game is just not for me, man. I just can't turn on my PlayStation anymore. Like I'm really into VR, like for real.
Okay, so you want a Cuphead VR?
No. You never know, man. The technology with the knits and the OLEDs, rising uppercut.
All right. Well, thank you, D. What you gotta tell us where you played on? Would you play on the PC or did you play it on that OLED?
No, man. I played it on my monitor, man. Looks really good.
Oh,
really good, man. No jaggies. The 80
no jaggies. Jaggies.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, D. Thank you, D. But stand by, please, because I know we kind of deep. The laser.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Man.
But if I got to come to you again, man, please be on standby. Appreciate it, D. All right, Livewire. What is your thoughts?
No jaggies.
Like, what are we even talking about now?
With the jaggies.
We're talking about that rising. But no, we're talking about
Cuphead sales.
Yeah, we're talking about Cuphead. Thank you, Triple Cup.
Man, it's a good game.
And Lost Odyssey as well.
What? Where you get Lost Odyssey from?
What the fuck?
That man was down there. He was sleeping. Y'all asked him a question when he was sleeping. He didn't know what we were talking about. I would have called for a cup of coffee too.
No, I'm trying to say, like, I don't know. Like,
Lost Legacy.
That nigga said,
He said Lost Odyssey.
We were talking about Cuphead.
See, D, when D comes in, man.
For real.
I'm saying. Anyway, Lost Legacy selling 600,000 and in its first week, and then Cuphead, of course, hitting 1 million in 2 weeks.
All right. I mean, look, man, they both did well. I mean, that means that Lost Legacy is a DLC, right?
Yeah.
Man, get this cut, man.
Donald Trump.
No, I'm just saying.
He in there now.
It's
standalone, right?
You know what's coming.
It's standalone, right?
Huh?
Is Lost Legacy standalone?
Jesus Christ, nigga, where have you been?
I told y'all the man was sleeping. He just woke up.
I'm asking you a question. I don't have a
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm just saying that should be that's
That man was sleeping. He said, "What about Cuphead?" He said, McDonald's got the best coffee and 2 sugars. I like sugars.
Y'all was talking. Y'all went on
I'm laughing so hard I fucking snorted, nigga. I'm laughing so hard I snorted.
Okay,
I zoned out when you.
That's okay. That's okay. Live. He was in the water. He
was all the way there.
He was in the water. He was all. Yeah.
Man, somebody got gerbils? What is that? What's that? Oh.
That's Livewire, man. Because hold on, hold on. That's Live's theme. Live. We will let you explain to the public once again about your situation of what you chose in your sports life. Just tell us that story. Quick, brief story, please.
Tell them how tall you are first.
Yeah, tell them how tall you are. Tell everybody how tall you are.
I'm 6'6".
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I swim like most fucking 6'6" guys who swim. Michael Phelps is 6'6".
I'm just saying. Okay. Where are you from? Where are you from?
From Jersey.
Man, it's looking bad for you out here.
And people in Jersey, they mostly do what?
What do you mean? I grew up I have a pool, man. Like, you think like you act like just because I live in the hood, we ain't
dolphin noises and
shit. Like the only time we see water is when we see it rain. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know the East Coast was
Jesus. Hey, this nigga Livewire is the only nigga in the hood swimming in the snow. Jesus Christ.
Ain't no damn.
So he didn't play basketball. He wanted to.
I played basketball, but I
want to do backstrokes.
No, this nigga sound like eternal showers. I'm like, God damn.
Okay. All right, we're done. Okay, Live. Thank you, our Donald Trump, man. Okay, so I forgot who else I was supposed to ask about this because I'm done now. I'm done.
Hold up, the numero uno.
Delilah, right?
Who Delilah?
Delilah go already?
Oh, I didn't really talk about it too much, y'all.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Yeah, she talked about. Okay, Trump Cup.
I'm a lost nigga.
Trump Cup. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
Yeah, I had to say this here. I wanted to wait.
Okay.
I told Porter Rock with the PC of a Steam they sold with 10,000, right? No, not 10,000, 100,000, right? But for Cuphead, I said that number on Steam is equal to $1 million on the Xbox. Everybody was saying nah. I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at people saying nah, thinking I'm the craziest person in the world. Pretty much 48 hours later, what we got? 1 million copies sold on the Xbox. So I just want to say I was right. They was wrong.
Yeah, Chuck did call it though.
Yep. Good job, Chuck.
But anyway, though, so that that's my game. So I gotta stay knees deep up in there. That game fun, and I mean they deserved every penny. They made a big risk. They did.
Man. Well, how much the game was? $20 to 20 million.
How big is the staff? How big is the staff? About 6 people, something like that. I know it's small.
They got paid. Oh man, somebody swallow them up. Everybody swallow them up.
Yeah, they won't.
I mean, Xbox. Well, the one thing that Phil Spencer did say in that interview, he said this game would not have been made if it wasn't for our help in them doing their vision.
I hope he ain't say it like that though, man.
He said, look, he said it. I'm not, you can't quote it, but he came, like I said, in this interview, he was a little bit more aggressive than he normally has. He said Cuphead would not, he said that because they had a direction and they wanted to make sure that they did that direction. That was the reason for the delay. And he said, without our help, they couldn't have gotten to that direction because they were a small indie company. And
six people, of course.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to give Microsoft a hell of a lot of props. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's pretty.
I know the guy from Record did the music, so that was in-house. Microsoft did the music. The same guy who did the Record music.
Oh, nice. Hey, all day. You know about Record, right?
Garbage.
Wait. Are you really talking about bargain bin games or?
I'm just saying. I'm just look at you being messy.
You mad about that 20 minutes?
Nah. Actually, I got 4 hours in the game.
I'm happy
that I can't get back, bro.
Oh, listen to that. It's terrible, bro.
I highly like a refund, but that's what it is. I found
You could have got one.
I found a code on Craigslist, man.
Good deal. Anyway, let's get on to the next topic. GT Sport. The demo, it came out.
Nobody want to see that trash.
Come on now, don't do that. You ladies are supposed to be the backbone. You're supposed to be
pickled grass hair. Come on, man. It look like it's not supposed to be on the PlayStation 4.
Okay, Infamous. Go ahead and tell us how you feel. Okay, what is your impressions
that
of
shit is elite, and I don't fuck with it. Okay, I just don't. You know why?
Okay.
First of all, the graphics are horrible.
Wait, did you play it sober or no?
No.
No. I'm asking because I mean that HDR might get more lit if you lit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, man.
You were sober when you played it? I'm not. I can't be real for a second. Shit.
You want to be real?
You being
from what I've seen.
Go ahead, Infamous. Go ahead.
You being messy.
From what I've seen, it's like outdated. Is that the word I want to say?
That's a good word.
I didn't get I didn't get the same excitement that I did for Forza. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, at E3, you best believe I played the demo at the crib.
Right.
And so I was like, well, I just have to just look at it, look at GT, and just give it your honest opinion. Man, that's $60.
But do you even like that game though? Like, would you even be interested in it?
No.
Don't get that nigga.
Okay, so are you gonna get this game day one?
Hell no, that's $60. Shit.
So all right, we're gonna move on down. Thank you, Infamous. All right, so I'm gonna go to you last, Delilah HD, because because Infamous just came in.
Yeah, she
guns blazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Triple Cup Chuck. Did you get a chance to play the demo or get to see the footage of the GT Sport demo?
I mean, I seen it. I don't like it. To be honest with you, Now, a lot of people, they say, you know, saying you got to give it a chance, but you know, when you first glance at something, if it don't catch your attention, it just don't catch your attention. And they got too many racers right now that just manhandling the racing genre right now. You got, for me, Forza. If I want on sim right now, you got your the other game that I'm looking forward to. You got Project Cars too, but I'm looking more for Need for Speed. That's my sleeper right there for the race cars, and I'm more interested in that one. To be honest with you, I'm more interested in that one than Forza because it looks like it's gonna be the story, something about it just it's captivating me. But the
greatest selling car franchise of all time, Need for Speed. Facts.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
What?
Yeah, the greatest selling racing franchise, car racing franchise is Need for Speed.
It just ain't been.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
The PlayStation 2 and Need for Speed was.
I had to think about it. I had to think about it.
Yeah. Okay, so are you going to get it day one?
Hell no.
All right,
that's a double no, double negative.
That's a double. Okay. All right.
Double negative.
Okay. All right. So all right. Did you get the chance to play the GT Sport demo? If not, did you see any game footage? What is your thoughts on it?
No, I didn't play it.
Okay. Did you see any game footage?
Well, we should reverse the question. Who played it on the whole panel?
Yeah, you know what? That's what I should have asked. Okay, so are you interested?
No.
All right. Keep this party rolling. Let's go. All right. So LiveWire. Are you there? Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay, so did you get a chance to play the demo or even get to see the game footage? What do you think?
I seen game footage, but I ain't play it.
Okay,
so I ain't really seen much about it. It looked all right though, like the lighting and shit.
Okay.
So I mean, I seen a couple of videos. Some look bad, but then others didn't look so bad. So I ain't gonna be like, oh, it's the worst game. Nah, it ain't that bad.
So are you gonna get it? Are you gonna give me one?
No, I ain't playing this shit.
Hey, Kmega, can I put live on the hot seat right quick?
Yeah, go ahead, live. Go ahead.
All right, well, say live. If you ain't gonna hate on it, then what you say coming out now would be the worst racer that's coming out.
Oh,
yeah, it probably is Gran Turismo.
So that's
he said it anyway.
I'm just saying, just based on like it depends on what you're looking for. If you got HDR, and that's the only thing that matters to you.
Okay.
HDR, then
maybe some kill, boy.
Okay, all right. All Day Digital.
Definitely not. I mean, definitely not.
All day you're being a hater.
Nah, real shit. Like,
what about sunbeams?
When it came to, because I mean, to me, the best GT of all time was 2, and I mean, it's Broketober, bro. I don't have no time to play 2 sim races.
Broketober.
I mean, it's Broketober, bro. I don't have no time. I don't really have no time to play 2 sim race, especially racers at that. I mean, you got Need for Speed, you got Project Cars, you got GT, you got Forza. I mean, fuck, bro. I mean, you might as well just go drive in real life and go see what you can find. But my thing is I mean, you know what? When the game gets on sale, I might grab it just to see how shit is over there. I mean, the trial has been out. I think it's for a limited time. It's the full game, right? I think it's timed. I'm not really sure, but I just, like I said, bro, like I don't even know if you can customize cars in that game.
Nope.
I don't think you can. No one really knows. I don't know if you can. I haven't really seen any reviews.
You can like tweak the tires and
you can't.
Suspension.
I don't
it's cost $60.
Change the paint. You can change the paint, but like you can't do any tire changes or anything like you can't do in.
They can do the rims.
Yeah, that kind of makes me upset. Like Project Cars, that's one of, like, to me, a selling point. Like if I'm gonna play a sim or any type of game, I gotta have some of my personality in them vehicles. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to tweak, and I want to be able to feel the difference of each part I tweak, and that just gets me more immersed in the game. You know what I mean? If I can't do that, I just feel like I'm missing out when I'm racing. Like, damn it, only if I can add such and such and test that out, benchmark. Just the immersion of it. And if that game don't have it, you know, if it gets on sale like a good $39, $29, I'll go ahead and grab it. Just check it out. You know what I mean? But I have heard from professional like esport race, you know, people that actually do sims on a daily basis on tournaments. They said like when you compare this game with the three, you know, with Forza, Project Cars, and GT out of all of them, driving with the wheel, you know, with the wheel is the most authentic racer out there, period. Like the most realistic feeling to a real car. Now they said with the controller, Forza would feel the most realistic.
Okay.
Because GT is not controller friendly. That's what they said. Like from the professional speaking, you know, it doesn't feel.
Dang, well, they like selling to people with racing wheels now. Like,
but I mean, they talking about like the full sim experience. Because see, when you say sim, it's not just about the car physics. It's about the pitting, and it's about the time on the laps. It's about as a whole. The whole universe has to be simulated as a real professional racer, right? And I think as a racer, I think Forza is the most, you know, between Project Cars is going to be in a dumpster fire next week. And nobody worry about that game.
Well, no, Project Cars gets a lot of love in this, and a lot of people think that Project Cars.
You know why? But you know why, right? Yeah. You know how bad the first one was?
Oh yeah, it's a major upgrade.
Any improvement would probably get good reviews. You know what I mean? But like I said, GT, I'll get it on the sale. Not really interested right now. Too many games out. Broke-tober.
Okay, Broke-tober. So already we know what that's Can we get it?
No, you can't.
Well, damn, Kmega,
you gotta be on the money with that.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be having like
hold on.
In between those.
Hey, this nigga remind me of Lil Bow Wow at the Emmys. Hey, you don't remember Lil Bow Wow at the Grammys? And we're starting now. We're starting.
I know. I forgot. I muted it. I muted the hell out of it. But anyway, let's go. Anyway, Delilah HD. Okay, did you get a chance to play the demo? What did you think?
Like everybody else on the panel? No.
Oh.
But
everybody sound like a cheater.
Right. What I'm gonna say about this game though is like I'm glad that it's finally coming out. They've been talking about GT like forever, it seems, and so it's finally releasing something. I mean, so they're now no longer twiddling their thumbs and we're making a game, and so they finally released them. So I'm happy about that. But when I hear that you can't tweak the car and like certain things are missing from the game, yeah, it's not worth $60 to me. Not if I can get a way better experience on Forza. It's just not worth it. That's sad though.
Dumbass monkey.
What?
Man, what the
fuck? Bro, don't do
always
it.
Playing something
don't do it. You starting to get started. What time? Oh yeah, we almost get to that. Get close to that time. Donald Trump.
But yeah, no.
This is what Donald Trump does at night, and then in the morning he tweets. This is what he does. You gotta watch out for him. So anyway, let's get on to the next time. Okay, well let me just say this for me. I got a chance to get my hands on the demo, man, and it felt like GT. It felt good. The driving was good. But see, the only time since I've owned a PlayStation, because I don't have the Pro. That was the one time that I think that I wanted the Pro, because looking at it visually on the PlayStation 4 with all that hoopla about PlayStation, the PlayStation Slim and the regular vanilla PlayStation 4 has HDR, that's a lie. That's an absolute lie, because that game looked dry. It looked old. It looked dated. The backgrounds was horrible. The one beautiful thing that GT has always done right.
Replays.
Everybody. No. The lighting. The lighting is absolutely amazing. Even without the moving clouds and everything that you see in Forza, the lighting is spectacular. But you don't have.
You do a little bit of shade in there with that. Without the.
Well, no, the lighting is. That's a big factor. That's a
little bit of shade in there with the moving clouds, man.
No, I'm not trying to throw shade to it. I mean, but it did like
that's just sounds shady to me.
And you see, and like I'm driving a Mazda, and then like the sunset comes. You go into the sunset, and the light is going over the top of the dashboard. And I'm like, this is fire, right? This is really beautiful. And then I'm looking at the road. The road looks great. The interior of the car looks great. The back end of the car looks great. And then you start looking further out. See, this is where you start seeing the difference between Project Cars 2 and Forza 7 and start seeing what does.
Turn the TV on.
Okay, all right. Live. You got to stop that.
What?
Okay.
That wasn't live that time.
Oh, was that pop off? Who was that?
Wasn't me.
Anyway, turn that down. Anyway, so the one thing about it was that it was I got to blame Live for everything because he makes so much noise. You just
what the hell I do?
Okay, anyway,
just take your lick.
I just take.
That
Anyway,
bullshit,
GT has a GT. Like I said, it feels good, but the clouds looks
oh my goodness
bland. It looks boring. It's not. It just. I mean, damn. On the vanilla PlayStation 4 and on the Slim, it is not the business. But I watched footage of it on the PlayStation Pro, and it actually was like for the first time, I'm like, damn. I actually want me a PlayStation Pro now because with the HDR, it's the truth. It looks really good. It's not on Forza 7, not by a long shot. It is really pretty, but it's not on Forza by a long shot. But it is. But damn it, I'm not going to get the game.
You gonna get it though?
Not day one.
$60
for $60.
They should charge you. They should have charged it for $40. You don't get hardly any of the cards you get on Forza.
Well, you
doesn't have the customization.
You get DLC.
$40 would have been a decent price tag for that.
You get free DLC, and they said
it's not free. It's not free. If you're paying $60, it ain't.
Well,
free
DLC. Okay, you get up to 500 cars, and they said the DLC cars will be free. That is a positive. Because I didn't.
Well, let's. I think a lot of things. I mean, one of the big things to me that people overlook, especially everybody here and everybody on the internet, this is not Gran Turismo 7. You know what I mean? So it's sport. So I think that's maybe a cop out, or this might be just a little hump to get over to the next game. You know
to make it to test.
Yeah, to test it.
Okay. And another thing. Another thing. No,
how long it took them to make this game? They're not making another game.
I think that they might. I think all day might be on to something. But let me just say this. Okay, the online, the first day, because I only played it for like about 40 minutes. I didn't have time. I had to go to work early in the morning, so I didn't get really enough time like I wanted to, because I wanted to record some gameplay of it the next day, but it was already gone. But the online, okay, it was having some problems at first, and then it kicked in, but this was the biggest issue that I had with, I think, the whole game. There was two things. One was no damage. There was no damage whatsoever. And then when you played online, it took me up to over 7 minutes to actually play the game, to actually get in and play other racers. They'll let you drive the track and let you drive around and test the track and everything, get a feel of the car. Then it would do a countdown, and then you would think that you're ready to go.
I heard that it was having like connection issues.
And then it'll do another countdown to say we're adding more players. Okay, so that's another 2 minutes. Then when all the players, then I guess everybody else is in there to test the track. Then it'll do another fucking the countdown of like a minute, 30 seconds of like, okay, to get everybody ready to go, and then you race. And then I had a connection issue, which really pissed me off. Another thing that I hope that they fix before it actually comes out next week is, like, the one thing great about Forza Online is that it penalizes people that drive dirty, and unless you do a private match. So if people want to ram you, they can damage their car. They can't hit the rewind button. They're in trouble. They're done. You can pass them. In this, all they got to do is ram you. There was a car just zigzagging, just trying to make cars not pass him. And when he hits you, you fall over, and he'll be invisible, and then he'll just keep going, and you got to chase his ass again, and he'll do the same thing again. It was pissing me the fuck off. But otherwise, those things that's definitely fixable. The game is cool. It's Gran Turismo. It got the license. It's got the same things that it always had. It's if you love that racer, I would say get it. If you're not into that type of racer, then just skip on it and wait for a sale. If you don't have an Xbox One at all, or just get Project Cars 2. I mean, because that's a good racer too. So anyway, that was my thoughts on that.
Greatness, wait.
Yeah. but yeah, it's not as bad as I guess I heard people saying what the demo was at E3, but they've done a lot of strides. I heard it was at E3 that people can play it.
Man,
E3.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's what they said. So I have no idea. But also, oh damn, I forgot. D, are you there? Did you get a chance to play the GT demo?
You know what? I didn't get a chance to, but maybe later on tonight I might pop it in, and see.
Well, it's not available. It's not available. I mean, unless you. I know you special, D.
I'm talking about the demo, man. Talking about the demo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I might pop it in, because once I come home from work, I'm really tired and I'm really stressed out a little bit at the job because I've been testing all these computers, man. It's been it's been wicked. So
okay.
I think I might try it tonight.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wicked.
Thank you,
man. He hit him on the nail, huh?
Yeah, bugging.
All right,
y'all bugging out.
So let's get this party rolling. We go into the next topic. Okay, so Pop Off, I'm going straight to you on this one. Pop Off.
What up?
There is a tease. There was a tease from one of the original voice actors from COD's. What is that shit called? Battle. What is that? Because I got
something for
Black Ops. From Black Ops 2. From Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. One of the actors from the original voice teased that something's big's coming for next year's Call of Duty, and that is being rumored that Black Ops 4 is coming. What is your thoughts about this, Pop Off?
I'm not really too excited over no Black Ops games, man. You know what I mean? But it's good for the people who like it, or that's into that. But I mean, I'll probably buy it, but I'm not really too excited. It's not like, I don't know, man. They've been having so many.
I mean, would you agree that that's the best series they got?
Modern Warfare series was better.
Nah, I like that War at War.
Oh, War. You like War? Oh,
well, War at War is made by Treyarch, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So yeah. So I guess I can agree with that.
Well, they got the World War II. So I mean, you got kind of like that World at War feel. I mean, right?
But this Sledgehammer, man, they've been taking L's since.
Yeah. So yeah, I can agree with that. So yeah, I'll probably grab it when they come out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, before I'll get to Infamous because I know how much of a fan that she is of COD. Yes. So Shady, I did see the Digital Foundry video that was saying that this was the HDR killer app, and they were showing that GT Sport 2. I mean GT Sport, and I was kind of like, whoa. Now it looked beautiful. It looked good. And that's why I was saying, like, when I was seeing people that was playing on the PlayStation Pro, you got to see a whole different side of the game. But trust me, there's not as many PlayStation Pros out there in the wild compared to PS4s. And when they look at what they see on those videos, and when they'll see it on their screens, and I got a 4K Sony Bravia, so you know what I'm saying. And the thing of it is that it's still
got the LK.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, what wasn't Black Bond? What was the other one? Hard 8 said, "You got that signed piece of shit TV." I was like, okay, I didn't know that. Before that we were having a situation where TVs were in competition. I just got a 4K television. This motherfucker.
Nah, man, you have to get the OLED, man. Honestly, Kmega, do it for yourself. Man.
I will get the OLED. I will get the OLED, and I will get inside that television.
You can just hop in the screen, man, and just get inside of it and enjoy it, man.
Yeah, that's which one I got. I got the OLED, the B6.
Okay, well, damn, I'm just cheap, man. I'm just broke. I just broke October, broke November, broke December. Shit, I just don't got the money to get it yet. Golly, that Xbox One X.
Don't worry, man. You had members in the chat got you $30 on that OLED, man. So
no, they don't.
Women is already scratching. See, you said
she said no.
Anyway, maybe I should have said that. I should have kept quiet.
That's some flickers. Okay, let me speak on this teaser. On this teaser.
Yes.
I have no, you know what? Lately, Call of Duty have been on a climb, but like all day say Treyarch been really good on their shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I gotta see more than just a tease before I even put some money down on this next Call of Duty, because I'm already iffy on this new one that's coming out in a few weeks. Best believe I'm gonna have access to it on Xbox, and I'm gonna purchase it on PlayStation. So so I can play with all my folks. But man, they better wow me, man, because Black Ops 3 was okay. It was okay, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So going back to call Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 multiplayer.
Shout out to backwards compatibility, because it was still fun. It was still fun. They got them shitty ass lobbies though on Black Ops 2 and 1, and you get caught up with somebody with God mode. But other than that, it suit my needs for that game. A tease is just a tease, man. Well, I need more than that. I need more than that. Well, the actor James C. Burns, you know what I'm saying, that plays Frank Woods from both Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. He was the one that did the tease and was saying that something big is coming down for Call of Duty next year. So that kind of gets people excited, and then that kind of the indication that that's where they're going to go. And I think they're going to go back to the roots, because a lot of people didn't like 3 once they got their hands on it, especially the story. I still ain't beat the story because it was so.
The thing about the story is with Black Ops 1, it was around the Vietnam, the Cold War, and stuff. Black Ops 2,
I choked the shit out of that dude. I choked his ass out. Okay, go ahead.
Black Ops 2 is more towards the future, so I don't know with the air jumps and all that shit. And then with Black Ops 3, that was just totally different. I did not enjoy the story from Black Ops 3, so I am interested in the story. And then Frank Woods is all up in there. I need to see what he's doing.
Did you get a chance to play the beta of the new Call of Duty's coming out?
I did, and I was not impressed.
I did.
I liked it, man. I liked it,
trash, bro.
No, I didn't like it. Did anybody else?
Stop! They don't got to be trash, man.
That was in Black Ops. Is anybody else on the panel? Is anybody else interested in Black in the?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely like.
Okay, go ahead.
Like honestly, bro. Like, as much as people rag on Call of Duty, it's still one of those jump in, jump out type of, nice, pretty looking shooters that handles well at 60 FPS. Like we know why we like Call of Duty, right? I'm just looking for a hook. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't really felt a hook lately in these Call of Duty games. Like, every iteration they come out with, like, there might be something that's kind of interesting. Then when I get my hands on, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm straight.
You didn't get to play the new game. You didn't get to play that new game mode, man. That new game mode was fire. Yeah, that was fire, man.
I didn't like it. I did not like it.
I hated mostly everything about that game when I played it.
Oh, wow.
I feel like this is 07 again.
The gunplay was trash, except for I think I forgot which gun it was, but the
M1 brand was terrible.
Yeah, the guns was weird as hell, but that game, come on, man, y'all really gonna tell me it was trash? About it, man?
I had it pre-ordered and was about to pay on it, and then after I played the beta, I said rejection. I said
now, the guns was mad old school. I give it that. But man, that's them putting that game mode in there is something different. That shit was fun to me, man.
Battlefield 1 is 100 times better. And
honestly, I'm gonna keep real with you, bro. From playing Battlefield 1, even though I didn't put as much time into it as I did, with Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 and 4. But my God, like, going from that to that.
But you know what? That's like the biggest argument online, man. Call of Duty or Battlefield.
I never felt that way before. Like, back in the day, like, either one, I knew why I played it and I knew why I liked both. This time, it's like, you know what? They're just not being that innovative at all.
Battlefield is doing what NBA 2K started doing to live. You know what I'm saying? COD was live, and Battlefield was 2K, and Battlefield is now starting to take that over because they are hungry.
They're not going to take it over, though. They're not going to take it over because
it's coming. It's coming.
Nah, man, you can't stop a call it.
They sold 21 million copies. And that was just 2 months ago when I read that article about what Battlefield sold. And now they got deals and everything else. Battlefield is no joke, man.
And they just came out with a new mode for Battlefield 2. The supply drop.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't played Battlefield in about over a month and a half.
Man, they'll kill you all now. They'll kill you.
Oh yeah. You gotta. I got the season pass.
Bro, can you imagine when Battlefield goes back to modern day?
That's too much. But Battlefield is too much, man. Like I'm a Call of Duty dude. Like that Battlefield too much.
Guess what? Guess what?
I mean,
they got game modes for you.
Nah, though. I'm talking about I'm in a war, people flying airplanes, a dude ran up on a donkey, the house blew up on me.
He playing that Conquest. See, that's the only mode I can't stand Conquest.
Look, if you play team deathmatch, it's 16 players, right? It's a smaller map. It's just like Call of Duty. Ain't no different. You can still sprint like it ain't. It's a small
shit just blows up.
Play Operation the Rush. That'll be everything
map,
right there.
Like if you play TDM, it's a small, tiny map.
I love Conquest, and I love that other mode that they have. I can't think of the name of it right now. Operations. Yeah, Operation. Oh my god.
Operation is like a small map. Then you play that for a little while. Then you move over the map a little bit. And you just keep playing. And pigeon mode.
There's a lot of Call of Duty hating here, man. What's going on with that, y'all?
I'm just saying. Is anybody else interested in Call of Duty? I guess.
Make Call of Duty for the kids. The battlefield, man. I ain't throwing no shot at you, but that's just how I feel.
Nah, man, you did though, man. You can't shoot the country with it too, man. That was a country shot.
It was. I stick and move.
Ooh, okay. They shot you with a bucket full of moonshine.
Say Lady Infamous put me on that War Pigeon. That's a good ass mode too.
That game, War Pigeon is good.
Every mode in that game is fantastic, man. Graphically, it's an unmatched shooter. It is great. If you any of you guys that's listening and that will be listening later on to the show, if you have not played Battlefield 1 and you are into shooters, that is the creme de la creme of shooters right now.
Kmega is right, bro. It's kind of hard now because they are turning into 2K. Because man, I mean, Battlefield 1 is 60 frames.
I tell you what, when you guys get online, let me know. I'm gonna jump in and see what it's about because that shit was too much for me, man.
You was in the wrong mode. That's all.
You got so many modes, and they got dedicated servers too.
Yeah. And another thing that I feel you though, if you got your headphones on and you are in the middle of the war, man, sometimes I got to run into a corner and just.
It's not running gun.
Going on. Yeah, it's not running gun. You gotta do that. Post up because if you get a squad together, you get a good squad and you go run and do some stuff. Shout out to Mankind 666. That's my bro on Battlefield. He is a man on there.
They had me laying down, crawling. I was scared as hell, man. That shit was going off. The building broke down. I'm like, oh wow.
Ain't nothing like taking a dude's dog tags. I'll sneak up on your ass.
Oh man,
and I get you. I like to come in on a build and like do some Spider-Man type of shit. Come down, be quiet and stealth. Drop.
I don't like that soft chicken.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go. 2 more questions and then we got two more topics and then we're finna get the hell out of here. Let's do the happy thing right here. Let's go to topic 8. There's an Overwatch player that hit level 4,000. Now,
no life.
Level 4,000.
No life. That's what I was saying.
This guy his name is Tree Boy Dave. He's hitting 100 looping and back around 40 times. Played 3,500 hours. Only player out of 30 million to hit this milestone. And he says he's not done. He said he didn't even know that he hit that. He said his goal is to log in 150 hours on every character in the game, and he says he's very close. So I want to. This is just free. Anybody just jump in and you say what you want to. What? I mean, that's some dedication. I'm gonna tell you.
We need a new word for hardcore. We need that extra level.
I got some hardcore something.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. I bet you look at that boy hands like he throwing up every gang sign in the world, man. He Crip, Blood, GD, everything. Like his hands is probably all fucked up for that one. He snapped.
Wow.
Shouts out to that guy, man. With the twisted fingers.
My man looked like a vampire. That's what he looked like.
Hey, I got 2 words for him, bro.
What's that?
2 words for him. Dry dick, bro. I'm out of here.
What? Oh no, come on, bro. What did you say? What did you say his name was?
Oh, his name is Dry Dick.
He might be asexual. You don't know.
that man might have a girlfriend right there, and
he does.
That much time
It's called dual
Overwatch though. Come on now.
Dual shock.
Dual shock.
You know he'll get no vagina. Shit.
Hey, he got a cord to make that bit vibrate even harder.
I know he ain't got no black girlfriend. I know he ain't got no black girlfriend playing the game like that. She would have snapped.
So you stereotyping black.
Yes.
Black.
Yes, he is.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Not allow they ban the game. 35 hours on one game.
Hell yeah. I'm definitely. Hell yeah. She gonna go the fuck off. No. See that's enough now. I gave you a week. I gave you a week now. Now you gotta turn that shit off.
Yeah, wow.
What if he got multiple? You know what I'm saying? Televisions. You know, you got a game room. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Come on.
Some girls are supporting it. Like, well, you know something. He just got to do what he got to do. But the black girl, nah, she ain't taking that. After a week, she'll give you a week. But after that shit, you got to argue. Nah, you got to argue, man. Did you see? Hold on.
Ladies on the panel.
Okay, hold on. Repeat how many hours you just said again, and then ask them that.
I'm gonna ask the ladies. Okay.
Yeah, and just
Lady infamous Delilah HD. Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Both of y'all's men. Okay, I know Delilah, you got a husband, and I know that
I ain't got nobody.
Well, okay, you single. Yeah, okay.
She said that quick too. She said, I'm single. Don't do me like that.
No,
they're gonna be like her hands up, man. I'm single.
They're gonna be all in her DM after this over with.
Yeah, they're gonna be hitting her DMs hard. Hey, girl,
but what you say about that game?
Hey, what you talking about? I got 35 hours of time to spend with you, baby. Anyway.
Man, hell no. But ask the question.
So, okay, ladies. So let me ask you this question.
Oh, put this on it.
Okay. Your man is dedicated to Overwatch, and he is about to put in 35 hours. Will you allow it? Or you know, would you allow
35 hours? Like that.
He don't get no vagina. That's what he gonna not get.
That's fact. Yeah, I agree with
you. He ain't gonna get no vagina.
Yeah, tell him again. It's 24 hours in a day, and I think that man said 34 hours.
30. He said 34 hours, and he's wait a minute, nonstop.
Okay, he said he was hitting 100. He was hitting 100 and looping back around 40 times for each player, right? And he played 3,500 hours. And
wow, unbelievable!
He almost got every character.
Is he in a wheelchair?
Can he walk? That's like 16 hours a day.
Can he walk?
I don't know. Please,
man, do he eat or bath? I mean,
I'm gonna go look for him myself.
Hey, he the truth. Yeah,
I have no idea what console.
I gotta see this cat now. I gotta find what he looks like.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. That man sat down for 34 hours. That boy drawers gonna be stuck to his ass.
Too much information, but
wherever you sit down, they're gonna smell like butt. That boy gonna have that butt smell.
If you playing for 36 hours, that means that you over here taking Mountain Dews, eat a lot of chips. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, let me clear this. I want to be very
oily ass. You're getting oily ass for sure.
Nah, I couldn't stand for that. That's excessive. But to me, you got a problem.
Okay, let's say the man was in his drawers, and if you say he's like, baby, I love you. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's been on the game for maybe 2 days. You know what I'm saying?
He bathed.
He might got play anywhere where he can go to the shower and play.
I ain't feeling that.
He might can play anywhere, so he might be playing anywhere while he playing with you. You know what I'm saying?
I him complain about that.
Oh my god!
Oh, he said play anywhere. Wow.
So pop off and sound like what you're saying is accurate. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I played Fight Night one day. When Fight Night came out, I was playing that, and I almost got kicked out twice. Hold on, now listen.
I take that risk with Fight Night.
Don't confuse that with ladies that allow them in to play. Because my husband plays and he play games.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But not no fucking 34 hours. Like, come on,
right. I'm with you on that. But I don't.
You don't think he's cheating and shit? You gonna let me see your phone? My phone just died. You gonna be all through everything. So what the fuck was the thing? I'm like 34 hours.
Shit,
I'm sorry. I wouldn't. It sounds like. If that doesn't even make sense, like as far as the hours and per day, like he don't have a job.
No, that's crazy.
Just doesn't do nothing but do that.
You like he gotta be.
How old is it? Did it not say how old he was?
It didn't say how old it was. It just said his name was Tree Boy Dave. So if he's I don't know if he's on if you got a PlayStation, check it.
Oh, it's a PlayStation guy. Oh,
no. I don't know if it's a PlayStation, Xbox, or PC guy. I have no idea. It didn't say. in the article. It
I don't
was
know. Tree Boy Dave. I know a dude named Dave. I hope it ain't him.
Tree Boy
my
Dave.
goodness.
I don't know if it's Tree Boy. He does a lot of cosplay. I be
That
watching.
boy gives me a lot of leeway with the gaming, but there ain't no way I'm
like,
gonna
you my
be
bro,
getting,
but man, stop putting up those pictures.
She coming, Chet. Told me after so long.
That boy bedroom probably smelled like motherfucking hot Roman noodle water and
Actually, he's a
man.
Twitch. He's a Twitch guy.
Yeah, they said he was on Twitch as well. So what do he look like?
I'm trying to. The
Crazy
image
as
that
hell.
got up is like small.
Could somebody
I
please
don't
Google
wanna
that
see
guy?
it.
I've already Googled him. Like he's the image. He show his face and everything.
He look like
Now
T
spread.
Reaper?
You said what?
That man said he giving up women. T Ripper said he ain't gonna never be with a woman ever in life.
T Reaper said, yeah, that would be a shout out to our boy T Reaper, man. He says it's Xbox over women, man. He's done with women. I was like, damn.
Oh, he's something serious then, huh?
Oh, he looks. Oh my god, they got a picture of this guy.
Okay, what he look like?
He looks like Stalker, kind of.
The boy look like Jim Carrey without that beard, man.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's get to the last one.
Hey, new video coming soon too,
I'm not even
man.
go into that.
Hey, this is a gaming
y'all
podcast.
can Google him. Y'all Google him if y'all want to. Y'all.
Yeah, Google
I'm
him. He's
good.
on Twitch. You said he's on Twitch.
Yeah, he's a Twitch guy.
Okay, his name is Tree Boy Dave, and he has hit level
Like a regular
4,000.
dude, like he just looks.
He is outdone everybody, and we're talking about 30
Like here you go, right here. I'm gonna show it to you. Hey, I got the link right. I'm gonna put it
Man,
in
post
Twitter.
it, please.
Okay.
I'm putting it right here.
Okay.
If you're in the Twitter chat, it's in there.
Okay. All right. Cool. So anyway,
How do I get to that?
Oh, I see it right here. Let me see. Let's go look. Let me look.
He's a Twitch guy. That's all he does. This is how he makes his money.
Okay.
That makes more sense to me than.
Yeah, that's a random dude. That's a random weird dude.
Right.
I play games, man,
Yeah.
all day. But fingertips look like bacon bits.
Yeah, well,
He doesn't have a lot of views either. Like each video is like 44 views here.
I'm about to die. Yo, listen.
Like, this man wasting his life.
Yo, listen. This
he
man.
looks like a regular dude. He looks like he got a little beard. He got a hat on. And
Dude,
stuff.
like it's regular. Like it's just it's shocking.
Hold on,
Like,
listen.
Okay.
This man
what-
put over
what-
300-some thousand hours in and only got 44.
Well, no, that was on one video. He's
What happened?
averaging like about
What happened?
about 30 views a video. He got a ton of videos up there.
Boy, I was lost it.
He has 65 videos. He has 6,000 followers.
How do I get in the
That's where
chat?
he's making his money right there. He making $6.
He's making his money. Hey, that's how you make his money.
Show me how to get in the chat before I can see this.
Hold on. You gotta. I'll try to. I'll send it to you after the show, man. I'll send it to you after the show. We got
We still
one
talking
more.
about dry dick or what?
Oh, come on.
Probably.
Oh, wow.
32 hours.
That's a lot of time, though.
That's
Still,
a lot of
Time
time.
on some-
Well,
on
you
a-
know,
on a sand
a lot of
beach.
Twitch
Pause.
people. That's one thing. That's one reason. Like I haven't been on Mixer in a while. I need to jump on Mixer and have some fun. And
Mixer's
jump in.
trash, bro.
I love Mixer. Well, I got,
You fucking slave.
I got Twitch as well.
I hear
I got Twitch as well.
God
You know what I'm
out here, but don't even. I'm a
But
Twitch person.
Didn't they bring a stall back?
But anyway, regardless, I need to jump in more often into Mixer, into Twitch, because you know what I'm saying, it's fun to interact with the
Stop
people.
playing.
It is. It's fun. But anyway,
Did y'all see that video already? I was trying to look up this dude on Twitch, right? And I saw the Saw trailer for the new Saw movie.
Oh yeah, there's a new
You
song.
gonna look at a scary movie when you don't like scary movies.
Well, I like the Saw series though. I watched all of
Man,
it.
it ain't scary. That's just gruesome.
Yeah, it's just
gruesome, man. You cut it off my leg. What do you mean?
I also saw It. I liked It too. That was a good.
Oh, that, you know what?
The new one.
I went and seen it. And as you know, I don't like clowns, but I manned up. You know,
Yo, he
And
did a good job.
and I stayed there. There was that one scene, since you've seen it, Delilah.
Which one?
The scene where they were going through the little Rolodex thing, the picture thing in the garage.
Oh, that was creepy. Oh my god.
And he said, "I'm coming to get." I grabbed my keys at my old lady had to grab me. I was about to get down, and people was laughing. I said, "Hell no!"
Hey, you guys know they doing a TV show over too.
Pearls tight.
Yeah,
They
they
doing a
doing
TV show?
they doing a TV show over again because
Yeah,
that
I'm
first
not
It
watching
movie was actually a
watching
TV show. You know what I mean?
I'm
So
not
they
watching
doing that over again. That's
I'm
gonna be
not
dope.
watching it. I'm not watching it.
I'm
just saying.
I don't like clowns though, man.
I did my duty.
Great. I like the movie. It was awesome.
Yeah, that little boy in that basement messed me up.
You said you like clowns, but you're in a party
with
Kmega all the time.
Yeah, y'all. Oh man, y'all crazy. Hey, look, I'm watching it tonight, so man, don't kill me.
Oh, hey man, the beginning it's gonna trip you out. Like, oh, this movie goes
Kmega,
like
stop
that.
talking.
It goes like that.
Yeah, stop spoiling.
Shut up.
All right. Anyway, last topic, because look, y'all said, you know what I'm saying, there's people that's been telling me they got things to do.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it, and
Come on now, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this tonight.
And maybe you just tell people exactly what they were getting for
It's
Christmas.
11:22.
Oh my goodness.
It's game time, bro. Let's go.
It's 11:22 over here.
come on, man, I'm trying
Crazy
to do, man. Shit.
Let me finish. I'm over here talking. Y'all talking about movies.
Yeah.
Shit. Delilah sit there and talk for 20 minutes about cars. Jesus. So anyway, let's go. All right. Small indie developers are concerned about the flood of games that's been coming out here lately, and there's a lot of studios that's been closing. There's this. There was a CEO. His name was Brian Fergo, and he's nervous. He's been saying that the stats of more and more games hitting Steam and other places have not been favorable for any of us. It's like a 1-2-3 punch against the smaller publishers and devs. We can sell games under $60 and use the money to make make money and have a better opportunity. He says more games is available for us to make. He says, but now that the marketplace has lowered their prices and more small indie devs are closing their doors, what can be done? This is also that's applied to like Japanese games, to bad games, mobile games, all these bad games that are out there, and people just kind of jump on them and buy them at like $60 prices, or maybe and on Steam it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you might get like that one game, Fight of Gods. Like that game was $8. I mean, I was going to buy that game at first until I seen that Jesus was whooping Buddha's ass. I was like, what is this? I can't do this, son. Man. I can't do this. So what? So I'm asking you. So no, man. Fight of Gods. Check it out. It is wild because it starts off the trailer. It says he risked his life to save for our sins. And
now, what's the name of the game again?
Fight of Gods. Fight of Gods.
And you literally play gods, and then you fight. It's a fighting game.
You're fighting all different type of gods, and it's showing Jesus beating the hell out of Buddha. Like it's no joke. Like he's on the cross, and he comes off the cross, and he just start whooping ass. And that game is like only $8.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah, but so anyway, devs are worried because there's such a flood of games that's coming out all over the place, and for people that are actually trying to make great content, people are wasting their money on bullshit, and so when these other good games come out, they get overlooked. So this is just a free question to everybody. What is some of the solutions that some of these developers can do in order to get out?
Better marketing.
Can I answer that one?
Just
not only that though,
quality. They gotta go.
Bring it back to the old days, man. Give us a fucking demo. Like if you're confident in your game, give us a demo. Bring demos back. I don't give a fuck if it's $5. I'm not putting out no money if I can't try that game, bro. Real talk. They gotta stop that shit.
Hey, Norton, real shit though. You gotta realize that you got a lot of demo kings out there, bro. That just download demos and don't buy no fucking game.
Yeah, but that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not gonna buy your game if I play it and it's trash. So what? You gonna give me a demo?
That's what a refund system in place for. So if you don't like it, you could get on send it back.
Nah, but still though, it puts you in a situation where all right, I buy this game. So now they tell me I can't play no more than a couple hours. But like, come on, man, if you're confident in your game, give me a demo of a half a map or something. And if I enjoy it, I'll buy it for $5-10. People are scared to take a chance on putting out those 360 $10 back in the day, how we used to spend $5-10 like it was nothing. Because we played the game, we liked it, and we bought it. Like, I don't want to take no chance on none of these weird-ass looking games no more, man. Like, the cover look good, and then when you go look at the pictures, like, then you know what I mean? So if you can't play it yourself, it's like, man, people are not trying to we're not taking that risk no more, man.
Yeah.
They need to bring back demos, man.
I damn, that was perfect. Anybody else want to interject? Want to say anything?
I'm ready to get up.
Okay, all
right.
Marketing strategy, cuz.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. Damn. You know what? You know what, man? You know what I'm saying? I got, man. Look,
it's almost midnight over here, dude. I'm telling you, I'm on the other coast.
Man, the midnight hour. It's about to go down. Hey, and I'm about to get this thing.
Yeah, we definitely got to wrap this show up.
Me and my girl in this crown. Hey,
hey, my name is all_digital on Twitter.
He just forced his outro.
Forced his outro. All right, go ahead. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? All day digital. Hey, what up? Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you at.
If you want to find, all D digital
fraud, go ahead.
All D.
Hey, you know, I haven't. Hey, you want to be in the crosshairs or not?
Man, you don't.
No. Fuck with me, man.
No. You good? I know you got the pistol on you. I ain't tripping. I'm talking about Kmega.
Okay,
you can try to cover if you want to.
You cool? You all right? We good?
Yeah. Well, hey, man, come on. Hey, wait.
Good?
No.
You say no?
Hey, you better get to doing your shit before you get muted and booted.
Will. Listen.
Uh-huh.
If you guys want to follow all the impersonation of these fucking frauds, follow allday_digital on Twitter. Put your request in, and they'll make it happen on GRG next Friday. You know what I'm saying? But keep it gaming. Fuck Kmega. And whoever's next, bro. I'm out.
All right, cool. All right, thank you, All Day Weasel. Get your ass out of here. And now we're gonna go to
we're gonna go LiveWire.
LiveWire. What's going on, baby? What you go? Just give your shout outs. What you doing?
Shout outs. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, this is your boy LiveWire. I'm exhausted.
Damn.
I'm being frustrated playing Cuphead, trying to beat this dice man, bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm all good, man. I'll be on Sea of Thieves tonight, man. Get on there with Bone. He gonna be drunk as fuck, falling off the deck and shit.
I'm so pissed off that I sent like 3, 4, 5.
I'll tell you one thing. His ass keep on getting drunk. We gonna lock his ass up in the fucking jail under the boat and shit.
Man, hey man, see it. Let me out of here, man. See it.
You see right here. Hey, that water here.
Hey, see it. Hey, hang on. I feel like parking this motherfucker, man. Let me out, man. Brenda had a baby, nigga. It ain't mine, nigga. No, I'm playing.
Hey, LiveWire, go in there and get that anchor. Okay, all right. Anyway, thank you. Hey, where can they find you at? Where can they find you at, Live?
On my channel, saying wild shit, making motherfuckers mad, like I always do.
Nice. What's your channel? Come on, can you say something?
Man, it's in the comment section, man. It's right below the darn video, man.
It's not the comment section. It's the description, Delilah. I know you tired. Goddamn. Anyway,
I told you it's almost midnight.
Lady Infamous. Okay, where can they find you? What you got going on next? Because don't you got something to do here pretty soon?
Yeah, I got
put that bad boy in the chat. Let's rock out.
Look, I got a Grown Women Gaming podcast tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Right,
and then next week, we're going to do Countdown to TwitchCon. So I'm going to be streaming a whole gang of games. And then we're going to be off to Long Beach next weekend. So I have probably some content.
Mm-hmm. When are you going to ask? Hey, when are you ever going to ask me to come to your little stream? Well, I mean, not your little, but I'm saying when you're my bad stream. When you gonna ask me to?
She said little.
Damn, little.
Okay, Megan, you about to get wrecked up in here.
What you mean?
You looking real Cam Newton ish.
Yeah, the way she said that, like she cut somebody before. She did little. I done cut 3 people for that.
Yeah, damn. That was HD. That said little, but
okay. HD like that. See, HD was supposed to keep the panel level. You know what I'm saying? And now Infamous is now
borderline midnight, bro. Like,
okay, you put your fucking
the pants off, dance off, man.
Look, I know it's the pants off, dance off. I'm just saying, goddamn. Okay, listen, Infamous. When are you gonna have Kmega come on there and show y'all how to game? You know what I'm saying?
Game what?
They're gonna show you how to cheat.
You and your 4 hours. Anyway, let's go.
You guys have a wonderful. I got to close it out. Yeah, have a great night. Grown Media Gaming, IntroMediaGaming.com.
Intro Media Gaming, hit me up and have me come on. Invite me sometime. I want to play with L Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Man, stop eBay.
No. You don't play Destiny, guys?
Okay, whatever. Look, you don't even. That's some bullshit. Anyway, go ahead. Delilah HD.
Yes.
You better.
You guys can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, but the information is also in the description. So I'm not gonna have to spell out anything. Just go over there and like click the link, and you can follow me. And had a great night.
Delilah.
It was nice talking with you. It was nice chilling out and talking with you guys. And don't forget about tomorrow. We do have a Grown Women Gaming show. And
what time?
Y'all ain't say time.
What time? Where at? Which Kmega
Pacific?
on the
3
show?
p.m. Pacific. God dang it! Pay attention.
Where Kmega coming to the show?
Pay attention.
Well, when you get the invite, cuz when you get the invite.
Oh, this is bullshit, son. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Usually it's an all ladies panel. It's an all female panel.
Look, I know how to associate. I know how to be cool with the
So
ladies.
you gonna put your lipstick on your earring. You gonna bust up in there.
I'm gonna be talking and I'm gonna be doing my thing, boo. I just set myself up.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, clip that soundbite. Somebody clip that soundbite.
Kmega gonna be in there looking like Ben Ring.
That boy gonna come in there with the Medea outfit on.
He's gonna be looking like Holiday Heart up in his bitch.
Number the fucking box shoulders and a wig.
And then he too damn tall for that shit too, man.
I'm too tall, too big, too yellow. I can't do it. Oh shit. Anyway, all right. Triple Cup Chuck. What's up, man? Tell them where they can find you, what they can do. Intro Media Gaming. I know what's happening, bro. Let them know.
All right. You can find me on the Xbox. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at Triple Cup Chuck. Triple Cup, one word, then Chuck. And there's other thing too. I had
all right, you're done. Let's go on the no.
Hold up.
Y'all is stupid, man. Y'all crazy.
Hey, did it crazy, but he caught me before I about to start running. Yeah.
I knew he was about to run. Go ahead.
All right, as far as I had, I already know I had kind of talked to them about and stuff like that. But next Wednesday is gonna be pretty much like after crap and Porter Rock podcast go off. I'm gonna do a little our podcast, but mine is gonna be more like Marvel and DC with a little comic books. So let's say for example, like UK Mega and LiveWire, y'all Xbox, and let's say All Day PlayStation. You heard me? And we come to my podcast. Let's say All Day and you are Marvel and LiveWire and Pop Off is DC. So it's gonna be like everybody gonna be like mixing and mingle. So everybody gonna be kind of like changing up about their opinions, and instead of drawing a line in the sand and these people on this side, these people on this side, it's gonna be everybody gonna be mixed up. So I'm gonna do a little quick thing now on this next Wednesday coming.
Cool. Hey, when you gonna invite Kmega to come out there and be the black nerd? I'm with it.
That's what I'm telling y'all. Ask about this stuff in Twitter, dude. Like,
Anyway,
offline,
man. Yeah, you know that's country. Yeah, this that country lifestyle. Hey, we tell our neighborhood, our street, our address, and we say the color of our house, and they be like, "How did you find me?"
Yeah, for real. Okay, that's what we doing. Anyway, all right. To our special guest that was late. Well, you know what? I gotta stop. You know what? I gotta start calling in.
I wasn't late. You sent me a message at like 8:23.
Are you kidding me? I sent you like I said.
The show started at 9:30 though.
I hit him up at like 3 something, like three or 4. Then I hit him at 5. Then I hit him at like 7, and then I hit him at like 8. And I didn't get. I'm like,
no. Look though, I'm in Minnesota, so I'm driving. These people walking down the street praying, so I couldn't get. I'm like, damn, I'm on the highway. I'm like, and these people walking across. I don't know what they were doing. They were just praying, man. I don't know what's going on. And I didn't want to pick up. I didn't want to jump on my phone, so I ran to the crib. I'm sorry, dog.
No, that's all good, man. Hopefully we can have you back on the show, and you know what I'm saying. And if we get you and 100 at one time,
go check out my YouTube channel. I do fanboy. I do fanboy comedy. I don't do gaming news. I don't do gaming reviews. I do fanboy jokes. So
hey, you got your uncle with you? You got your uncle with you?
Uncle Nintendo retard. Uncle Hate. So all the PlayStation dudes, I got Uncle Hate. I got Uncle Nintendo Retard, and I got 2 fanboys that like to argue over systems. Yo, go check it out. It's Pop Off Gaming, and if you like it, let me know. Leave a comment or something. And I'm looking to make a webisode
once we get it right. Yeah, man.
So anybody out there listening, if you're good at editing videos, and if you want to be a part of something new on YouTube, I'm trying to do a webisode, which is a 15-minute long video with skits. So if you down, send me a message or something, and we can build on it and make it happen, man. Pop Off Gaming, man. I appreciate you guys for allowing me on the show too.
Hey, no problem. Your link will be in the description once we get off the show, man, and get this shit popping. So I
appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Glad that you come on down. And then I guess last but not least, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So no. Hold on. We got one more. D Batch, are you still here? And can you give a sign out before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
Really good. Honestly, guys, you know what? This is a good show, and I'll be back next week for sure, man. Yeah.
You'll be back? Okay, cool. Hey, D, I mean, you might be a regular. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we definitely like you here, and
almost definitely, man. And with the power of
our correspondent, our GRG correspondent.
Hey, while you playing, D gonna want some of that money too.
Hey, yo, Mega, I forgot to say too. Yeah, I just put out a new video too. Return to Uncle Hate after 8 months. So y'all go check it out.
Your time is up, Papa.
Make sure y'all go check it out, man.
Right. Link will be in the description. Okay, D. Sorry for that rudeness. Go ahead, D. Go ahead and get your sign out.
No. What I was saying, you guys can find me at all D Digital on Twitter. I'll be on there later on today, and you guys can just hit me up, man. What? On Twitter, you can find me on Twitter.
Yo. Okay, all right.
Hey, and let you guys know, like anything's possible with the power of Rising.
All right.
Oh my God.
Of course, Robert. All right, thank you. And last but not least, it's your boy Kmega 405, the most hated. Man. Yeah, man. I don't know why I'm the most hated. I got so many that comes after me, man. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I love it all. I got it all. I'm finna get the Switch here pretty soon, man. Gaming PC, PlayStation, Xbox, older consoles, man. I love it all. But you know what? I love my haters. Without you guys, I don't even think I would thrive. If everybody was saying Kmega was the greatest, I would probably just turn into a butterfly and sell off. So I love when people say, you suck. So thank you. We know what time it is.
Like poking the bear. That's what that is.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's that time. It's Friday night. It's about to be that pants off, dance off. Is that what you're talking about, Delilah? Delilah's already gone.
Pants off, dance off. Pants off, dance off.
Her husband's already standing there with his motherfucking in his drawers saying, girl, we're going to play Cuphead and I'm about to give you this.
Hey, yo, yo, I'm trying to get this Moscato cuz.
All right. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for rocking out with the GRG podcast. Until next week. No. Get your ass off here. We done with you.
You streaming tonight, Lady Infamous?
All right.
Yes, I am. I'm a stream.